Okay, the stream's live.
Pepto
You guys
Abysmal.
are on.
Play fart.
Hello. Oh,
Ah.
you're putting bots in the server and making me say hello.
Uh. Boy. I just wish I just took my Pepto Bismol earlier. I feel really good.
What the fuck?
What a fucking.
What a fucking.
Huh?
Um.
Boy. Oh
Okay.
wait, the Ellen Show episode 2. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Are you recording now?
I am. So, what's the objective? The objective is to record an episode. Well, I guess it's supposed to capture. No, not I guess. It's supposed to capture like life in motion, I guess. So just come on Discord every day for an hour, and it'll give us something to look back on. And I guess, part of the way when we're getting stuff done, we'll have something to look back on and say that's where we were 3 months ago or a year ago or whatever. That's what the
That's
Allen show is supposed to be. So
Not the Ellen show that.
I have my notebook here, and I'm prepared to draw anything you guys ask for. So what do you want me to draw? I have my notebook here, and
draw my avatar.
draw your avatar?
Yeah, you know, like the demon with the.
Can you give me a picture in the chat?
Sure thing. Come on, kid. It'd be a crime if I went on the promise that I made for you. Or else I have a bad time. Kids like you don't play by the rules. You're easy to play. So let's go. Let's go, Dirty.
My
Go
table,
ahead and try to
my
hit
table is
Ray.
very messy. I'm gonna have to clean that later.
Come on down, kid. Be a crime. If you go back on that I made one sip of wine, my friend, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, there's your little fucking thing with the lemon.
Oh, okay. First things
Poggers.
first. How tall are they?
Depends. I've drawn my avatar really short and also tall.
Okay.
That's
So
my favorite picture of my avatar.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is your avatar sub or dom? What would you
What?
say? What would you say?
What? What?
Pick one.
Sub or dom? What's that mean?
Just pick.
He's gonna draw porn of your avatar.
No, it's just my way of interpreting the character. Nothing more.
Well, what's sub or dom mean?
Does he want to get fucked in the ass, or does he want to fuck someone in the ass?
That's a very vulgar way of saying it, but thank you. Thanks.
Sub is when you want to get fucked in the ass. Dumb is when you want to fuck someone in the ass.
Oh,
I see. And
sure.
let's make me a dom.
Oh,
Chat.
really? Oh, okay. That's fine with me. I mean, you do own this Discord
Call me
server.
raping wiki.
No, you don't have to say that.
So what are you gonna draw?
Well, I'm gonna draw you, or something like
Doing
that.
what?
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
have sex. I'm gonna be raping someone.
I have to think of an idea.
You know, if I ever get famous, I'm gonna get canceled for this.
Yeah. Projack's a fucking pedophile. Go fuck your. I'm a
You,
Dom because of racial.
Ellen's the one. Okay, all right. First off, Ellen's the one who is
you're,
like,
you're
who's
calling me
like
out?
talking about a 14-year-old boy being
I'm 50,
either
you
sub or
bitch.
a dom.
Okay, maybe.
It
So
was
you know what?
obviously not
Project,
mentioned that way.
Project, you're absolutely right. Next time I'll use a different language.
No,
But
no, he's not right. It's fine.
it's just the way that I think. There's nothing more.
Obviously not supposed to mean that like that's like saying okay, that's like saying, can you come here? And then someone will be like, oh, you want me to come here? What are you, a pedophile? That's basically the equivalent of what Project did.
I
It's like
mean,
when people.
but
It's like when someone like is like only like 15 feet near a child, and
Okay,
that's like.
okay, there we go. Now everything. The only people who can talk are me and Ellen.
no, don't mute. Lewis,
He's
unmute
being
him.
retarded.
He has a valid point and it needs to be heard.
No, he does not.
This is what show is this? The
Yes,
Lewis show? Is this the Lewis show, Lewis?
okay, fine. It's your show. It's your show. I'll let you. There you go, Project. It's Alan's.
You can speak your piece now.
Louis' mom thinks PewDiePie's a Nazi.
Is that
Which is
true?
true.
Wow,
Yes.
well, I didn't
My
know
mom
that.
is very rude.
So I'm guessing you're not allowed to play Tuber Simulator despite how relevant it is?
No, no, I don't even want. It just seems boring to me, man.
You don't like those kinds of,
Just
I don't know.
Lucifer are
What would
gonna
you call
do
that?
it all.
What would you call a game
Phineas and
like
Ferb.
Tuber Simulator? Like
Phineas and Ferb.
a doll game?
Stick with us, 'cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Hmm.
This is. This will definitely be the best day ever.
It's the best
Oh,
day
No.
ever.
you know what I can do? Hey, don't say that.
Oi.
I guess the Allen show is 13 plus now.
Alan, post your drawing when you're done in the texting for VC. I'm not watching your.
You're not gonna be here?
No, no, I can't watch the stream at the same time because I'm on my.
Oh, you don't have to
So
watch.
just post the drawing. Yeah,
You know what I'll do? No, wait, I can't do that. No, wait, I can. I
I'm
can.
gonna leave. I'm starting to feel more sick, so I'm gonna take. Fully back. Also, I love to see your drawing when it's done. Just at me.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I have a few questions though.
What?
Oh, wait, are you leaving for the moment?
I don't know. I might come back. I might not.
Hmm.
Just ask your questions, just in.
Can I have you for like 5 minutes? I want to run through some character traits.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go, dirty brother killer.
So, what would you say is the main thing about your character? What's the first thing that someone would have to know? I see that there's
I'm an
a
annoying asshole who's loud and weird.
annoying, loud, and weird.
I'm an,
That's what I
I'm an
got.
annoying asshole who I'm intentionally annoying to get a heh out of people.
And
Intentional.
he also says gamers a lot.
What? Anyways, yeah, I'm just like a loud, arrogant person.
He also talks with his fucking toys.
What?
You
I'm so confused. What the fuck?
isn't that something you do in the workshop on the internet?
Ah, yeah. I did that. No more mentioning of that channel, please. Like that's fine, but I don't want it to go any.
Okay, so
I'm
you
trying to
try.
distance myself.
Wait, so you try to be funny, but are there some times
Yeah.
where you're actually funny?
No. Although I think
Depends.
that, although I think the same about me.
Mm.
I think like I'm not really good at like actual jokes. It's more like just um.
Well,
One
like what?
second. One second. I'm typing something.
Okay.
Shit, I almost thought I lost the internet.
Okay. Anyways, I'm back. Fuck. What were you saying again?
Are you actually
Oh
funny?
yeah. Yes, I am actually funny depending on the situation. Like, I'm not really good at like actual jokes, but like I think that like my plots and schemes, or like when I'm telling like a story, I'm usually funny in that regard, or if I'm doing an impression.
Okay, so
I just really
good.
suck at jokes.
Does Sans actually say get dunked on in the actual game? Because if
Yes,
he
he did.
did, that would actually be cringy.
He did, and he kills you.
Oh fuck.
He dunks on you.
That's
Yeah, Lewis
yes.
does have a good monkey impression.
I can do everything. I'm good at everything. Bro, Jack, Lewis is like a fucking disgusting person.
No,
That's you. That's what you sound.
that's not that good, but you
I
made
can
him
do
sound
shit.
British. He's not. You made him sound British.
All right, but
Not
the
fucking British. Shut the fuck
no,
up.
that's fucking Supreme, and that's mostly because of the knuckle sandwich image, which he had like this fucking coat that kind of gave me a fucking Martin Freeman kind of look.
Lewis's mom is a retard. That's what Project sounds.
Okay.
No, I just overemphasize the R's. I sound like, you know what? Yeah, I sound like I got like a mouthful of fucking marshmallows or some shit.
Like you have a lot of things.
Project is fucking disgusting.
The way I.
Yeah, I'm a fucking communist. I'm fucking accepting it. I am a fucking communist. Ban me, fucker.
Okay,
I
this is what I got so far. Can you look at the
Project.
chat?
Yes. Mood is X. Good storytelling. Good impression. All red. Just read. Yes. Emphasis on tried. I like that.
MS.
Just do what you want, man.
Okay, final question.
What you want? Doing your mind.
Doing your mind. Doing your mind. Okay, what's it? What's the question?
Okay, so you said that you like Boxy, right?
I like what?
Boxy.
Fun fact: I genuinely
Yeah,
thought
Boxy's okay,
the
I
guy who
guess.
sung that song was
Boxy's
fucking.
kind of cute. I don't know.
So if Boxy was your age, what? How would you introduce yourself? How would you try to be her friend?
I just talk about like I don't know. I'd say like something. I just make some jokes about like, depending on the situation, about how stupid something is and pointing out hypocrisy. You know, that's just kind of how like I talk. That's just how I sort of talk to people when I introduce myself.
Hmm.
Either that or like I say something weird, like I'm in an Eric Condor skit or something.
Hmm.
If you know what that is, like Eric Andre will go like I'm into the streets on people and say weird shit. I sort of do the same thing in real life.
Okay.
Like, hey, you want to join the Minion Squad?
The Minion
We're,
Squad?
we're trying to turn ourselves into. That's just an example, but yeah, that's what I do. So are you gonna draw me shipping me with Boxy?
Well, I have to think of something.
All right,
I tend to think in ships.
that's cool. But my stomach's coming back, bitch. Fucking tar
Where's,
head.
Okay, I have an idea.
where's the H?
Let's see.
So that's your last question?
Yep, I'm all set to go. You can go now.
Alright.
See you later.
Alright. See ya.
Oh, he never got to see it.
I'm gonna show him after I'm done.
Yeah. No, this part. No, what I sent. I just added toxic toys lol.
You see my hand? Oh, it's too close.
I don't see anything. You're not screen sharing
Oh,
anything. You're not recording anything.
it's on the live stream.
Ah,
I sent the link in the chat. Remember? You have
mm,
two accounts. You have two accounts. Hashtag bring back Frid. Is that you? You're two
no,
timing me?
I don't have. I don't have suck accounts. I have like. I do have like. I had like one suck account for another fucking. Holy shit! Don't. No, 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 don't. Like, fuck. That was like 2 years ago when I first met Tim.
I could just do this. Let's see.
But I didn't even use these on either of this.
Okay, this is what I'll do. I'll just hold the I'll just hold the camera. Okay. I guess everybody has an
On
alt.
either of this, what the fuck am I talking about?
What? Okay, so my plan is to have Lewis, or I guess his character, which is basically Lewis. Hello, or
Hey, Grim, what the fuck is that on your cam? Because it's really blurry.
what? What are you looking at?
Your stream, like on YouTube.
Oh, and that's just the paper.
Louis, you forgot something on your fucking.
Tucks the toys still.
I'm just gonna have you standing on the right, handing a box to Boxy, and just commenting on the fact that you have a box, or something like that.
Oh no, actually, yeah, I can see it better now. Hold on, I'm gonna watch.
Let's see. So that's you. I don't want to make it too big, but whatever. Hmm. I'll just make it smaller later. Probably can't see much. It's gonna come together. Something that I could say about myself is that I just work with pencils and red, black, and blue pens. And hello, bodies aren't black and clothes aren't blue.
The fucking internet went down. Okay. You can't hear me, can you?
I can hear you. Your
Ah!
internet went down.
Yeah, my internet went down.
I was just saying that I mostly draw in pencil and pen, and that clothes clothes are blue and bodies are black.
Oh, oh shit.
So that's the idea. Let's see what it looks like on camera. Let's see. So that's Lewis, or not Lewis, the character. He's holding a box, and this is an impression of Boxy, who's sitting down and having lunch. That's your legs.
All right, it gets like lag for it's like 3 second.
3 seconds.
There's like
screen
a
delay.
3 second difference between the video and when you're talking to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it helps, you could just mute the YouTube video so that you're not hearing the overlapping audio.
No, it's just that when you're describing this, it's this and this. It's already.
It's already
It's
happened.
like it's like the video. No, the video is focusing on something that happened like 10 seconds ago. Although to be fair, I can't see shit. I can't see shit.
Let's see if I can make it easier on you. Since I'm not, what is it? I'm not streaming the Discord window anymore. I could just show you what OBS looks like. That's gonna give you a live view. Is that a little bit better?
No, it's not. It's not the video. It's the lighting. It's the fact that the. All I know is there's a box. Is the fact that it's basically a rough penciling.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to work on that. See what
I mean, from it looks like an it's like it looks like a box on top of an ass.
Really? Are you sure you're not just being dirty?
Huh?
Are you sure you're not just being dirty?
Yes, I am being a fucking dipshit, but in actuality,
It's
it's
not
like
that clear. It's
the
that's
box is the only thing that is like clear.
okay. What about this? Do you?
That looks like a fucking cloud.
It's a cat face. Let's see if the camera. Come on, tell me you can't see that. Let me help you out. Let's hide draw a cat.
That looks kinda that look that's blurry as shit.
It is a 720p camera.
And of course it's a fucking cat face.
What am I supposed to draw? A dog face? Or do you just not like the
No.
association to cat girls?
Yes. The latter.
I'm gonna send you something in the chat. Tell me what you think about it.
It's alright, but um is mostly like your style. It's more of your style.
I didn't make it. There's no way I could have made
No,
that.
it's more of your taste in general things.
Hmm. Alright. I'm gonna put the camera down because my left hand is getting a bit tired. More your taste than mine. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. The only thing is that I'm right-handed. I can't show you the back of my hand. But it's whatever. Okay. So the next step in the process, on this art process, is to find some references. How long do you think we've been streaming by now?
It says like half an hour.
Okay. Hmm. I don't even know what kind of speech this is parodying. What kind of people used to talk like this, right? This was back when flip phones were a thing, right? You was trolling, and I was.
Yeah, yes, like this was early flip phone. This was late flip phone to early smartphone era. This was like the scene era.
Hmm.
This was the fucking late 2000s. This was turn of 2010s era.
Hmm.
that this is from when I something that I kind of remember. It's when I started getting cable TV again because I because uh, we 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 like switched back to fucking the fucking network TV when I was like 3 or fucking 6.
Hmm.
I fucking know. Um, I do remember that at one point we watched like we saw like some bumper of Codename KMD, but there was like but it was like fuck. It was like the it was like the
Like the what? What are you in the
it
middle of
was
saying?
it was the fanboy and chum chum slash fucking slash it was it was the it was the fuck. It was like it was like on you know how Tim from the unsubscribed server is just obsessed with Halloween Undead. That band was at its peak on this fucking era.
Hmm.
This was like this
No.
was when I started finding out what YouTube was and was completely fucking with, and I was like fucking with my with this fucking tape camera that that made shit look like it came out of the fucking 70s.
Hmm. So, so right.
This eight
So it's a safe thing to say that right when you were getting into YouTube, that you knew who Boxy was.
I didn't know what the fuck YouTube was back. I knew what was, but I didn't even know how to make a YouTube channel. I made one my I made one with my mom's account, and a few years later, she like gave she like some I don't know how, but she somehow like got it linked to my account. Thanks. I finally can say I own Prometer and the channel. By the way, if you don't know, Prometer Ent has existed since late 2011. So I literally have the channel since I was 10 years old.
Wow.
But
It,
no, this is all before I even knew what YouTube was.
hmm, okay. I feel like I know what to do. So, excuse me while I go ahead and do it. Let's see what I can find. Hmm.
Speaking of fucking YouTube, and 10 years ago, I was always wondering what the hell happened to that one fucking video. There's a YouTube channel called The Gamer Gisa, and he makes like he makes like he make like short like he makes live streams now, but 10 years ago he made a lot of fucking um a lot of fucking game reviews. And don't get me wrong, I don't know I don't know anything about fucking video games, but but as but back then I was like a little more into video games, and that's not saying much, but listen up. He had this fucking review of of Apollo Simulator, because back then I was like obsessed with space. It was like a review of Apollo Simulator and Space Shuttle Mission. It's from 2011.
Are you looking it up right now?
I can look it up. It's gone. It's like I don't know if he removed it himself or if it was removed from YouTube.
You know, you know what I really used to like? I still kind of like as a kid. I mean, I still kind of like it, but I don't spend as much time with it. I really like the Eyewitness series of books. Like, it's just a series of non-fiction books that have lots of facts and whatnot.
I remember when I was like into books.
And that's when you were talking.
Back when life wasn't a living nightmare. Bro, life sucks now. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days, am I right?
Is that what everybody says? Is it?
It's like I used to. All right, let me start back. I used to like books. I used to love books back when life wasn't a living nightmare. Life fucking sucks now. Current year is canceled. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days, am I right? I have no idea. But
you kind of lost me, to be honest.
I did not expect it, because I know I was like I was like completely like I was like I was like, what the fuck did I expect? Yeah, that was so fucking cool. That was very on point. That was, in fact, that was funny as shit, bro. Like, what did I expect? Something like that?
I mean, it's not about what you're expecting. It's really what I'm expecting for myself. I want to be able to pay attention to the things that people are saying to me, but sometimes I just don't, and I feel bad.
I want to be happy. Again, the funny life sucks now joke. Yeah, no wonder Shen Comics doesn't make these types of jokes anymore. I just hope I, I just hope I find a way to find myself funny.
Hmm.
In fact, I don't think
What?
it's I, I I don't. In fact, I don't think I even find a lot of comedy to be funny in my, well, to I don't exactly get, it doesn't exactly get a reaction out of me anymore.
Hmm.
I've been overdosing on terminal montage and 21st century humor. And after that, nothing faces me anymore.
Hmm.
But also, I don't have any way of actually being funny because I'm a creative piece of shit.
Well, I separate to what you're saying, I kind of feel like I've been able to find more things funny. Like even when the times I spent in the Discord in the voice call, like there are things that I found funny that I wouldn't have found funny in other places. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Just like small moments. Like there are some things you could say like between one or two people that can be like hilarious, but only in that moment.
Yeah. Most jokes have a time and a place, and that time and place are niche as shit. You know, I, I'm very good at like taking what you say and just say the exact same shit, but in the grimmest but in the fucking most dismal context imaginable.
that's 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 the dynamic for the entire show. It's just I say something and then you just say it better.
In fact, I think the only one that genuinely got many lats off me ever is that got like laugh after laugh after laugh out of me was that Andrew last name dude.
Andrew Tate? Who?
Andrew last name.
That's his name?
Andrew last name. The the dude with the avatar of the of the Doki Doki character with the black guy's face superimposed on it.
Is he
That's like the only guy that I found. That's like the funniest guy I found.
hmm. Do I know him? Like should I know him? Is he in the Discord server?
He's not only is he in the Discord server, he is a main user in Tim's Discord server.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just dead silence.
Well, it's not dead silence for the stream. I'm playing music, or at least I think so. Let me check.
Oh boy, what kind of music is it? Ah,
Can you hear it?
yeah.
Okay.
I just listened to it and it almost sounds like I say the N-word.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Is that my cue to cut it out of context and upload it? Is that what you're saying?
Just the, just that, just that, just the, yeah.
Yeah, that. Hmm.
uh, like like I used to laugh my ass off when I was like 18 and before that. I used to laugh at shit, and I used to laugh at shit the most. Like, you know, I you know, sometimes I hear something and I don't find it funny, and then I remember it in the most inappropriate time, and it's fucking funny. Like, thank fuck I didn't actually get this. Didn't actually happen on like a fucking funeral or something.
What? What didn't happen?
That I would hear something or see something, and I would find absolutely nothing out of it, but then I would remember it and it'd be the funniest shit ever. And it would be like in the most inappropriate time, like when I'm trying to sleep.
When you're trying to sleep, you just think of something hilarious and start laughing. And then you just can't go to bed anymore.
That I almost think I would wake people up.
Hmm.
But also, it sometimes happen. Sometimes other things happen that I don't know. Most of the time when I laugh, I piss someone off. That like sometimes genuinely, physically. Other times when I when I laugh, it physically hurts me because I think I have something in my like in my esophagus and it just fucking clashes.
Damn. Must be a funny joke if you gotta laugh that hard, huh?
Both things happened when I was like on Emplement's server and I came across the fucking guy that the guy with the fucking hair the with the hair that looked like fucking Jimmy Neutron and and the and the and the name Jimmy Newmail Soy Genius, and someone responded with some along the lines of, I think I lost a few like testosterone points." uh, Now it's just barely funny.
Hmm. I wonder if you can hear the rattling of my mechanical pen. Can you hear that? Can you
I'm
hear?
not in the. I'm gonna listen to the.
That's me turning it around.
No, I don't think I can hear it.
Okay. You know what I've been doing while I was gone for about the 22 days that I've been gone? I'm laughing because somebody downvoted the post.
Like, honestly, I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I had this.
What? I'll tell you my story later. Go ahead, explain what you're saying.
I had like this funny image, and I had this character looking at a computer, and I had this, and it was originally gonna be like them doing some. You know what? I'm gonna do the whole editing. He's editing on the computer thing. No, she's editing on the computer.
I guess it's a low hype. It's only like a 60 out of 100 maybe. It's a low amount of hype. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll pause this. So you guys can hear what I'm listening to. So,
Yeah, they can hear. Oh, you meant
wait,
the
no.
people on the server.
Lewis deafened it. I don't have permissions to undeafen. There goes our main man. He's not coming back. Hello, little Bradswords. I'm trying to play the music, but it's muted. Yeah, I can't listen to it.
He's muted.
Oh, damn. Hmm. Oh, you know what? The other bot can also play music. Let's see. Give me a moment. Okay. Alright. Let's see. There. Well, there's nothing to do because it's up to us to find out what to do. That's why there's nothing to do. The show is something to do. How about that? Tell him that.
So is her. Flamingo. Oh.
Well, I guess we can't. I can't play the music for you guys until Lewis on deafens the bot. Hey, don't. uh, I don't know what um I don't know what depressed blacksmith situation is. He said before that he was gonna do a voice reveal, and I don't know exactly what that means exactly. So he's not talking for a reason. I just don't know why. Okay, it's playing.
Alright, so it can't just be all just music. In fact, the stream isn't even focused on the drawing anymore. It's focused on the fucking video.
Yeah.
We're just streaming a fucking video.
Yeah, pretty much.
We have to talk about something. How about another memory I have from YouTube? It's this fucking weird foster home for imaginary friends cartoon that I found when I first entered the internet.
Okay, what is it?
It was like on 2006, 2007. It was definitely before. It was like between 2005 and 2008. It was before I got cable. All I know nothing about it. It was probably made on either MS Paint or really shit Flash. But I also remember it looking like but I also remember it looking fairly accurate. Maybe it was like clip art. Maybe I have shit memory. But all I know is that Eduardo demanded cigarettes. The characters gave them cigarettes, and he got them and he smoked them, and then out of nowhere says, "I'm gonna kill you all" in Spanish, and then he beheads fucking the red guy.
How old is the show?
Huh?
How old is the show that you're talking about?
It's from 2004 to I don't fucking know when. I know it started in 2004. but I know it would have been around when it ended in 2009. But I know it would have been around when it when the video came out, and that's all I remember about it.
Hmm. You don't remember the
Uh,
name. You don't remember anything. You just remember the guy.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I remember like the mo- the this these the Estupideces de Mario series, and I even watched the new sequel that came out this year, and I still don't know where to find this fucking Foster's Home animation.
Well, it has to be.
It
You.
has to be in Spanish.
Hmm.
It has to be like I remember the voice being like somewhat accurate to the Latin American dub.
Would it be on Newgrounds? Is that where? Are there Spanish animators on Newgrounds?
It was probably from the Newgrounds scene, but I didn't know what the fuck that was. But I'm gonna look it on Newgrounds. But then again, it's gonna be no use considering it's gonna be like it's gonna be buried, because I know for a fact no one knows about it. So here's my plan. I'm gonna get famous, then I'm gonna like then I'm gonna bitch
Oh my god.
about it, then I'm gonna and ask my if and then I'm gonna like try dog whistle, like reference dog whistle my audience,
I'm
so they
laughing.
can find whatever the fuck this is.
I'm laughing because I know that exact feeling. Because I there are things that I want to find, but I have no idea where to look. The only way to find it is to have other people, to have mass and mass amounts of people try to find it for you by getting
I
popular.
also found
I've had that
I also
exact
had-
same thought before.
holy
Well,
shit, I am a piece of I'm a piece of shit. I do interrupt. Tim
No.
Server was right. I do interrupt a lot of people.
no, I was the one interrupting you. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you did it in a respectful manner, and you didn't cut me off, and I did.
What were you about to
But-
say? What were you about to say?
I was about to say that I had a similar experience regarding the song, the Usher song with Nicki Minaj called "She Came to Give It to You" when I was like 14, and when I was like 14, 15, I found that song and I fucking loved it. All I knew was the hooks. It was the pre-chorus and the hooks melody, and even then I was like kind of iffy about how I remembered the pre-hook. All I knew is that it went da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, or something like that. It took me several years finding that song, and then I found it like maybe one of the last times I saw my grandfather from my father's side.
Are you? I don't really talk to other family members outside my immediate family. Are you more close to like your grandparents and cousins and whatnot?
No, I'm more close to like my parents. I barely know my. I barely like. I know a lot about my like more near my closer relatives, like my grandparents, but like my grandparents and my uncles and aunts, but a little further than that. Like I completely I sometimes forgot about one of my uncles from my mother's side. Sometimes.
Hmm.
Holy
I
shit! I always complain about people like cutting cutting. I said
go
a
on.
sentence, and I do this shit all the time. Like holy shit! Holy shit! I do go off track, but I was like talking about fucking relatives. My relatives.
Your uncle specifically.
Yeah, there was like the first one of the first times I think he was the one I think he was the one who owned like a ship. We once went on a cruise ship for New Year's Eve, I and I think he's the one who brought us there.
I've only ever went on a cruise ship once in my entire life. I don't even remember why I was on it. It was. I don't really. I don't really get out of the house much.
I
For
wasn't listening.
I said that I've only ever been on a cruise ship once, ever. And I was about to say that most of my vacations are just staycations. I just stay inside at home.
I was on a cruise ship once, and then I was like on a small boat like twice or three times.
Mhm.
But
So
I
you,
only remember one when I was like on fucking Disney World like 2 years ago.
you know what sea legs are? Sea legs. You know what they are? Yeah.
Sea legs? I have no fucking idea.
It's I think it's like a badge given to sailors who have gone on their first trip or something like that. But really it's a way of saying that you've been on a boat and you've been out at sea. So when you
It's
go on a
here it says it's the ability to keep balance on a moving ship.
That's one way to put it. Have you seen SpongeBob? Remember and this is also extremely related to our conversation because in the episode SpongeBob was steering an immense he was steering a cruise ship, and after he got done saving everybody on the cruise ship, he didn't get a driver's license, he got his sea legs.
This has to be a new episode because
No, it was an old one. It was an old one.
Holy shit! I've been being all about all the season 3 episodes because of how fucking because of how much they've been beamed into my fucking head by all the internet peoples. but it has. Holy shit! It's the holy sh. Of course, it's the fucking museum one. It's the boating museum one.
I just have like very a very deep appreciation for old SpongeBob episodes.
I honestly think there's. I honestly think.
You honestly think? You honestly think what?
I honestly think people are analyzing this shit. Are like trying. Are I honestly. I know. I'm honestly like. I know. I'm just honestly sick of hearing about this. I already know what the fucking joke about the imagery. Like I know the image about this. I know the joke on this image is that the character you send me makes a really like quiet noise. It's from the fucking wrestling episode. Like I know some. I know these jokes fucking verbatim. I know these episodes verbatim. Like the the funny haha memes have basically made it sure don't so that I don't ever forget about this shit ever again.
So, like, safe to say that you have a firm grasp on SpongeBob references, right?
Yeah, to the point I'm kind of sick of it.
But you don't even have your nut. Patrick, fix him up while I find him a good specimen.
And come to think about it, the whole the whole in fuck,
The whole what? What are you saying?
the whole uh, audio of the guy complaining about based cringe based onion zoomers, you know, the copy pasta.
Yeah.
The fact that that audio is being like was like
It was.
completely
Alright,
was
I'm
like
going to bed. I'll see y'all.
Okay.
ah
See you later. Good night.
the fact that that audio was completely was like was like the was like taking and put with and like set to fucking SpongeBob videos, SpongeBob clips, makes it all the much funnier because of how fucking because of how every joke is fucking SpongeBob.
Mm. So it has like a meta edge to it, basically.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of those videos of like internet browsers as SpongeBob references or something like that. Or do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I'm more talking about but that was like actually, you know what? I would have I wanted to say that was like the tip of the iceberg, but then I realized I wanted to say I instead wanted to say that I was like the just getting started, but no, it was not even getting started. This started like way back in the late 2000s with with the whole I only cried for 20 minutes meme. Back
Well,
on shitty impact font on the shitty impact font era.
what was that meme? I'm not familiar.
It was it was hold up. It was in No Weenies Allowed, and it was fucking I'll have you know I'll have you know I stubbed my toe last week while watering my spice garden, and I only cried for 20 minutes. It was that
Yeah. I got it. I remember.
It was in the fucking template. It was in the fucking impact font template era of between of like fucking post can I hash cheeseburger pre fucking Doge, pre classic Doge.
Got it.
In like 2007 to 2013.
Like that? Can I have world domination?
Of course, it's fucking anime. Of course, you had to inject anime into it.
I feel like we've gone full circle, really, because this kind of speech relates back to Boxy, right? This is how seeing girls would communicate over the phone, like has or like, or what else did she say? Stuff like that, you know, right?
Rawr.
Yes, roar. Did they actually say roar? Did they actually say roar? Is that a true statement?
I had no fucking idea.
It could just be like
kids it was like kids who grew up with fucking who grew up with I don't know fucking it was kids that grew up with fucking Buffy and Invaders. I think it was kids that grew up with Buffy or I could be wrong.
but
I think it would have been kids that grew up with Buffy and Invader Zim on the late 90s and early 2000s, and then at the turn of the 2010s started the scene shit. But I'm most likely fucking wrong.
and also the same kids who grew up with like Invader Zim and all that also grew up with this Johnny.
Yeah, it was created by the same guy.
Because you know why? because what you're describing actually reminds me of a YouTuber that I used to watch. Um, Her name is Echo Gillette, and she used to make like sketch videos or vlog videos. If I think about it now, looking back on her channel, I feel like she's like a scene girl caught in time. If you could think about it like that, like she's still a scene girl in 2020, if there ever was one.
One of my cousins was into was somewhat into the scene shit. She was even like a massive fan of Sarah Anderson. But the translated to Spanish like comics.
Yeah, it's thinking about what you said, it's always kind of interesting to see what gets brought over in different languages. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, because it's not like something made by a corporation which is like being like being packaged into different nations and cultures. This is like fan made. This is like a demonstration that people over the world love something or love someone. It's pretty much the whole Mr. Worldwide meme. Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it has to first of all, it has to start with somebody. Then it has to end up with somebody who's able to cross the language barrier. And then after that, it has to end up with somebody who's willing to translate it. And then that's how you get those Spanish comics or whatnot. And that's also how you get Spanish meme compilations on YouTube.
It's funny how that's probably actually I think those are probably originally made by Spanish speaking people. Like this is gonna be cringy on many levels, but there's a lot of shitty Simpsons. There's a lot of Simpsons references on the United States. Okay. And you know how Latin America fucking loves the Simpsons, but they always reference like the shit episodes. No, not the shit episodes, but the episodes from the shit era. It from like seasons 9 when it was like,
okay, let me think of
it was like shitty 2000s Simpsons off the top of my head, like you, like me, like Jesus over there. That's on our section of the world. That's fucking funny as shit. That people find that funny as shit. You know what that reference is?
I have no idea, but
it's from the Rock Camp episode for where Homer goes to fucking Rock Camp or some shit.
Let's see if I can't find it. Are you looking for it as well? Because I can't find it. There are some parts of humor that that's kind of universal, I guess, like who's on first or something. But then there's this stuff that doesn't really catch
Like,
on.
who's on first? I don't find that shit funny. I barely find that shit funny.
Really? I mean, you found it funny the first time you saw it, right?
The first time I saw it, it was the Animaniacs one, and it fucking sucked.
Yeah. I guess I have my references in.
But he's just like you or me or Jesus. Oh,
I
but
know
he's
people
just like
love
you.
Animaniacs, and yeah, it's good, but there are times when it can fuck up. Even the old one, the old one, the new one, both can fuck up. I swear, if someone finds a completely shitty joke and I don't want to hear, there was a joke like this in the old show. It was probably shit. Like, I know, like, we were talking about the fucking the I'm obviously talking about the fucking who's on first joke from the fucking Woodstock episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all I'm gonna say is that it lasted 2 minutes. But what were you trying to say?
I guess the message of the thing is that communication is difficult, and it's funny, and people mess up. You got the joke?
Something about humor being universal.
Did you? Did I? Was I speaking too? Was I speaking too low? Were you not able to hear me?
You were before the whole who's on first shit.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about how humor was
Some things
there
about
were
humor.
universal.
Some things about humor are universal, but then other things are not. Like the Homer Simpson clip, for example. I feel like that's something. I feel like that's something that would probably catch on in a Spanish-speaking country because most of them are more closely tied to religion. I feel like in Spanish-speaking countries, the concept of religion and the concept of like the family is close. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
if you're raised in a family, you are raised with Christianity. Is that true? Like, about you?
Yeah.
So when,
Yeah.
I feel like when there's a joke about, oh, it's like you or me or Jesus over there, that's gonna be more funny to a Spanish-speaking audience in that kind of way.
Yeah. And you know, I someone in the fucking I mean and even in the US and it doesn't even have to be like that big of a difference. Like, enough people have to find it funny. It is like somewhat of a quality joke. It like enough people had to find it funny for it to land on for it to actually land on the show.
Right. Like, it had to be funny in the first place, or else they wouldn't have said it.
Too bad now they don't even have to do that. They just have to reference something trendy.
Just make a TikTok reference and you're all good. Or a Pokemon Go reference. Didn't they reference Pokemon Go in there? In The Simpsons?
Or just that was like 4 years ago. They also made like a bunch of fucking jokes about how they're on Disney Plus, but it's kind of meta, bro.
Were they actually on Disney Plus?
I think it was like an ad, and like obviously they were on. Obviously now they're on Disney Plus, but I what I'm talking about is I think it was like an ad that I just watched, and I think and I think and I don't know, is this like a reference this whole joke about I for one I for one it I for one support I for one embrace our corporate overlords or some shit.
What? What is a reference? I feel that's a Simpsons thing, right? That came from the Simpsons.
Uh, I like I heard it from one of the shorts, but I also heard it from Quentin Reviews on his fucking T series video.
Hmm.
But I think it had to come. It couldn't just be a coincidence. It had to come from somewhere.
Well, I'm about halfway done with the sketch thing. Bring back Frid. How long are you gonna stay for? Do you have to go to bed soon?
It's fine as it's fine. It's completely fine before 3 a.m. Then I start to worry. Then I start to worry myself that I'm that. Then I start to kind of worry. I'm my brain is gonna get fucked if I go after like 4 a.m.
Okay.
Also, yes, it's from The Simpsons. It's from the fucking space episode. It's from the fucking space episode. It's when Kent Brockman is talking about the fucking giant, the quote unquote giant ants when Homer breaks the fucking ant 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 farm and all the ants are floating in the spaceship. He says, I for one welcome our insect overlords.
I'm about to wrap up the stream.
And now I hate that even more, considering it's another fucking and you know what? You know what? No, I don't hate that. You know, yeah, I'm starting to hate that. I barely heard it, but I already know that it's one of those, but that it's probably one of those jokes that everyone loves, that everyone just uses all the time from The Simpsons, like it's fucking funny, like it's still fucking funny, just like Craptacular, just like Monkey Spa, just like all the others.
Monkey's Paw, is that a movie? I feel like I've heard that before.
I think it was like a myth from or something. It was like something from.
It's a short story, but then there's also a movie, The Monkey's Paw.
I think it was I'm gonna look.
2013?
Yeah, it was a short story from the turn of the 20th century. From 1907. No, 1902. I think it was like there was also like this fucking, which was definitely also like somehow meh, which also like which I also think something wicked this they comes kind of took a bit from, even though I didn't watch that movie.
Can I never got to tell you where I've been for the past 22 days.
Where have you been?
in the beginning of the 20, like at the start of my absence, that's when I started playing Spiral Knights. Spiral Knights again. You've been curious about that, yeah.
What am I?
Spiral Knights. Here,
Spiral.
I have like over 1,200 hours on that game, and I've been getting back into it because there are some things that I haven't done yet.
That sounds like it. It looks like something from
That's
the
my
guys
character.
who made Fall Guys. Kind of looks like Fall Guys game.
Are you looking at it online right now?
Yeah, and the designs kind of look like Fall Guy. And it's starting to. And it's starting to. And it's starting to. And it's starting to give me PTSD because it looks like a combination of Fall Guys and Raid Shadow Legends.
Well, it's safe to say that it's nothing like the two.
Well, how the fuck am I gonna know? I don't play video games.
Well, there's one video game that you play all the time.
Life.
Yes, that's it. But at the start of the absence, I was just playing Spiral Knights. Like, when I should have been on in Discord call, I was just playing Spiral Knights. Just kind of keeping to myself. And then that's when I went on Twitch and I looked for Spiral Knight streamers. And then I started playing with Spiral Knight streamers while they were streaming. And I had some fun doing that. And I've been looking all over Twitch, trying to look for small streamers that I can join or play with. And I've been having some fun with that. But, yeah, recently I decided that, well, I didn't want to just abandon this project, the Allen show that I just started. I didn't want to leave it alone, you know, let it gather dust. And that's why I came back.
So you're actually invested in this?
Yes. I kind of want to see, like, mostly out of curiosity, about how much I can actually expand the show. Like, can I get more dedicated members, as it were, who are dedicated members to join the live streams, who may not even exactly be a part of the server. Just out of curiosity, I want to know if I could do that. I know we have hashtag bring back Frid on our side. Thanks. So what about projack, what about you? I know you've been working on your character sketches, so what have you been doing for the past 22 days?
I've been in the last 22 days, I've gone back to Santiago for like a week or two. I've also like drawn my characters a little more in a bit more of a freer sort of way.
Okay. Freer as in what? Like you don't struggle as much to draw them? Are you having an easier time drawing them?
Yeah.
I remember one of your characters' names. Audrey, right? That's one of your characters? The fox
Yeah.
girl? Or was
No. That the fox is called Mike.
Audrey was the dog, right?
The dog is called Max.
Damn it.
Audrey was the cat.
Okay. I'm just really focusing on the drawing right now. Yeah?
You see, alright, so one thing that's fucking funny about me is that I was a fucking smart ass when I was like 13. No, when I was like 10 to 12. Like, I was this smart ass that felt fucking epic because he listened to back.
Okay.
But then I started like getting a little more I started like seeing things in a more but then I started seeing things in a different way in different ways. Like I started like I realized that I was not this fucking smart ass. Like I still watch shit like documentaries, but I realized there's also this part of me that will not. I also realized that I do not know anything that when I watched I also watched that, but I also realized that I only knew the bare basics. And also I watched Doctor House, but I didn't actually realize the action. I didn't actually know what the fuck they were saying when when in one episode when the fat guy, like
House you're
like
talking about? What show is
yeah,
like full?
House MD.
Uh,
How yeah, one episode when like I didn't know what the fuck people were saying half the time. I only knew like because anything more with more like complex dialogue than fucking SpongeBob. That fucking SpongeBob was going to melt my fucking brain because and in one of the episodes when the fat guy like threw himself off the window, there was like something shards of glass. The only thing I knew was that it had the only thing I knew about the only thing I knew about the show was that it was that it was that there was that it was that it kind of fucked me up. There was like they had scenes that fucked me up, like the
scenes that were
between the
disturbing. That's what you mean?
yeah. There was one scene, like one episode started with an episode pissing and shitting blood
Okay.
inside of a giant heart, and another episode had like a woman finding out that that her that she had like a fucking miscarriage or something, and she started crying, and out of nowhere she started vomiting blood.
Okay.
Like I remember them like I remember them uh like I remember them saying she threw up crimson. um
Crimson.
it but it but but
That's the color of blood, you know.
yeah,
Like,
but we all know it's the color of blood. There was also a scene of someone like pissing into a in the floor, and then the piss turns fucking red.
so basically, that's
And also when I was finding when I was there was also like a behind the scenes thing when someone like accidentally slits his wrist and is completely unfazed by it. And
hold on 1 second, Projack. Bring back Frid. Can you do me a favor and put a list of everybody who came to the VC today in the chat? Can you do that for me? I just need a list. Alright. What were you saying, Projack?
that
You're talking
not
about...
only was about a shot from the the from fucking behind the scenes. There was like this fucking room with all these fucking fake organs, and there was like us and the guy took like is the scalpel when the thing that you use to cut things,
Yeah.
that someone tried to demonstrate the scalpel and start cutting up his wrist, but only a bit, but there was like a good amount of blood. But also when I started revisiting clips of the series on YouTube, I found this scene of someone coming back to life mid surgery.
What do you think happens after you pass? Huh? Do you enter the next life? Or do you just fall asleep and you never wake up? Not project.
I have no fucking idea. It actually I actually never, I actually think about it and then don't, and then think about it and then don't. It actually fucked me up until I stopped thinking about, until I until I shut it up, until I stopped thinking about it. Holy shit, it's the breath. Holy shit, it's the breath.
The breath?
I don't know what we're.
Yes.
I know
Well,
we were
yeah.
talking about
Yes.
House, about Doctor House, and how
Yeah.
how I barely like, and how I barely like caught glimpses of. Oh yeah, we were talking about how much of a fucking dipshit I was, despite being a massive smart ass
Who doesn't know
who
much?
only listened to fucking who only listened to fucking yeah, despite the fact that I only listened to fucking classical music and shit, then I was pretty much the. But then I realized South Park was a thing, and that shit is, that there are other things, and you know, I think we come for full circle, and except now I don't think I. Except now I hate that I don't actually get to enjoy shit.
Hmm. Okay. I finished the sketch pretty much. Like I have it all figured out here.
I still fucking sucked at filmmaking back then. My idea of these epic, groundbreaking movies were just still images of me doing shit on Minecraft and fucking and and launching shit on Orion space on like on a fucking space simulator program to Gone Forever by 3 days grace.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the stream, but first I'm gonna get a camera so I can take a picture of my sketch and post it in the chat. Then I'm gonna work on it later. Also, the music stopped playing a while ago.
It's fucking Orbiter. I was talking about Orbiter, the space, the space simulator Orbiter, taking screen caps of Orbiter, then also like flipping them with regular show screenshots, and adding a bunch of going and then adding Gone Forever by 3 days grace. From a dipshit 12-year-old who just a few years back thought Gregory House was Bill House Van Pound. I thought a lot of dumb shit when I was a kid. What's your bullshit crossover headcanon?
Okay, I'm back. Can I have some chips? Projack? Can you give me some chips? Can I get some chips in the chat?
That is fucking. That's a fucking sandwich. That is not a chip. That is not that. Those are not chips.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want it then. Didn't want it anyways. Okay, so what are we seeing? That's the camera. Oh.
All right, but for real, did you have your own like weird headcanons, or when you were like a little kid?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure. I remember when I was watching what was it? The Mighty Bee? Yeah, I had some headcanons about the Mighty Bee.
Weird theories that not even what headcanon?
I really like the fact that she was a superhero. she transformed into like a giant muscly version of herself. And I thought that was really cool. I still think it's cool. And yeah.
Yeah, but that actually got brought up in the actual show.
Um,
It's not like you thought she was from from another planet or something. That's something I would have thought of. I would have thought that she was like an android, like, because I thought that every cartoon character was a fucking android back then, from fucking Krypton or some shit. I thought it was like some mint berry crunch type shit.
um, I don't know what you're talking about with the mint berry crunch, but I feel like I should know. What is
That's
that?
a character from the
Oh, South Park,
superhero
right?
thing from South Park. Yeah.
Okay. I almost have it for you
Yeah, when it
guys.
was yeah yeah when we were supposed to believe that Kenny was actually come from was that actually came from another planet, but no, it was actually like Mintberry Crunch, who had all these who had fucking mint powers.
Okay.
I would have come up with I would have I would have
What would you have
if
come
I
up
were
with?
you, I would have come up with that, but unironic.
Unironic? So, like, would you write
I thought
fanfics or something?
this is weird. This is like this is not as headcanony as it gets. All right. I thought Phineas Flynn was Cat from Kid versus Cat, and I thought Kid versus Cat, the Earth from Kid versus Cat. I thought that it was actually the moon, and that the cat planet was the Earth, and that Phineas Flynn was like a cat in disguise, and that makes no sense. I get it; it makes no sense.
I'm gonna. Thanks. It needs some work though. There's no doubt about that. Um, I'm gonna post it in the creations thing, but it's still a sketch.
Really, not even not even that. You see, it's crazy because it's Phineas Flynn, but I thought it was like, I thought it was not even human. It was like a cat. The cat in he was like cat in in a in a human costume. Not even in a human costume. He morphs into a human shape and in a cat shape, and and that all and that the and that Bootsville is like can that fucking and I thought the fucking Bootsville fucking like heat storm episode was proved or some shit because holy fuck, and not the fact that it's fucking can because I didn't realize that this took place in Canada, where it was much colder.
Hmm. You're talking about
But no,
Kid versus Cat took place in Canada? The show?
yeah,
The characters in the show were
yeah,
in Canada.
yeah, it's from Canada, but I thought it took place in the moon, and everyone's an alien, and everyone was the actual alien, and Cat was actually sent from, and the cat planet is actually Earth, but normal Earth, and and the and everyone shapeshifts, even the quote unquote humans, and 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 Cat is actually Phineas from Phineas and Ferb, and
Mm.
I am in whole, you know, you know, it and Doctor Doofenshmirtz was my fucking uncle, was like my French Jewish uncle. This makes no sense. All right, even even though Doofenshmirtz it's if he was like heavily implied to be German and not fucking French.
Yeah, that's true. Like that kind of like um, poverty poverty stricken German guy from a backwards country, that kind of thing. I always thought that I always thought that the Phineas and Ferb episodes about the Doofenshmirtz where he comes from was always funny. I forget the name of the thing, the name of the country though. Hmm. What was where was he from? Do you know? Do you know where? Transylvania? No. Oh, Drusselstenia. Well, that's the end of the stream. I think we've made some we've made some progress.
Yeah, we made some progress. We made some good work. I hate my life. Why couldn't I think that The Simpsons were radiation footage like normal people?
All right. So, see you tomorrow. Bye,
All right,
bye, project. Bye.
bye.
Hashtag bring back Frid. Hashtag bring back Frid for real, man. Why hasn't he come back? Thanks for coming back. Did you think I wasn't gonna come back? Did you think that when you send me a DM that I'm not gonna follow through? That's not the kind of person I am. Alright. Ending the stream